With Liz Tyner, a fellow RWA author, and I don't get to see her very much. And Liz also, she writes for Harlequin, Regency, which is my favorite time period to read. So let's go with, as it turns out, Liz likes Grimm's fairy tales.
When I was a little kid, I remember giving a report. The teacher asked us to give a report, and I wanted to be noticed, I guess, so I picked a story where the little boy gets his head cut off by a stepmother, and I remember the 5th grade teacher or whatever just looking at me, and just like she stopped whatever she was doing and stared at me. And I thought I was going to write murder mysteries and that type of thing, but I ended up falling in love with romance and the stories and the happy endings, and I only want happy endings in my stories that I know, so it's always a happy ending.
Well, that's what drives most of us to reading and writing romance, because that's a given. So, what do you do when you are de-stressing from a deadline? What is your go-to hobby?
Well, my go-to hobby's photography and taking walks in the woods. That's what I really like to do. I like the nature of that. Once I had a tradition, and I've changed it a little bit, because I would print the manuscript as I was doing the final bit of it. Final. I would print it and read it and do the revisions on the paper, sort of. And then after I got the manuscript sent off the very final last time, and it was a done deal, and it was already in the bag, and there was no way, it was done, I would take the manuscript out back and have a little bonfire and burn the manuscript as a celebration that it was finished and going to be coming out.
That's excellent.
That's fun.
So tell us your latest release.
My latest release is Redeeming the Roguish Rake, and it's a story about a man who keeps proposing to these women because they're married and he knows they can't accept. So when one of them, the husband, decides to take him out of the picture, and he gets beat up, and the lady who finds him thinks he is the new minister, and since he can't speak and can't move, he falls into the category of what she believes is the perfect man. So it's coming out, and I hope that it will I hope that it has upbeat ending that, well, it's humorous.
Satisfy the reader.
I hope it will.
And humorous. Okay,
yes,
that would be perfect.
Yes.
Thank you, Liz Tyner. And we